Back. Hope it's working. All right, so right now I'm gonna try to get the chat to pop out. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna actually do what I need you to. Yeah, there you are. Okay. Let's see if I can get this thing to pop out and show. All right. I don't think anybody's gonna be on there, but can't hurt to have it up, right? All right. So now this is actually, let's go ahead and close that. But yep, chat stayed up. Okay, cool. We're Gucci. All right. So in this video, I'm gonna go and I put in there Jessica Cruz and Raven because right now what I'm looking at doing is retraining Jessica Cruz, which will remove all the resources that I put into her and put them into Raven. The argument for this is that Raven is a character that I want to actually put resources into, and since your top 5 tunes will dictate the level of the others, then I'm going to put the resources in the ones that I think are the best. Raven is so far proving to be one of the best. Jessica Cruz, despite my massive crush on her, is proving to be disappointing. So then I would rather switch where they are. I would rather put Raven in the place of Jessica Cruz and Jessica Cruz not have the resources because Raven right now has nothing in her. So I'm going to go through that haphazardly in this video. So let's go ahead and start recording. Let me see. Can I? We can view that here, but I need to eventually get my second screen over here somewhere. All right, cool. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So here's what had happened. What had happened is that I had got like Jessica Cruz first, and like I got a crush on Jessica Cruz. Like I love Jessica Cruz, her character and everything about Jessica Cruz. But then what had happened is that Raven was better. Like I found out that Raven's a much better character, but I had already put a bunch of resources into Jessica Cruz. But then there's this lovely feature called character retraining, which DC World Collides is winning me in a lot of ways by doing a lot of stuff that people ask for in other games. And the other games are like, nah, just spend the money, homie. Which makes me want to spend money on DC Worlds Collide. But just because it's like, thank you for listening. But so yeah, I'm going to go through and even a further evaluation. Do I need to strip Batman of what I've invested in him? Let's get to the video. All right, so wait, what? Start recording. It's supposed to start recording. Oh, that whole intro gone because I didn't hit start recording. Told you, bumps and bruises. Gonna be bumps all over this thing. All right, so now the recording has started. I guess that was a good practice. And 3, 2. So like new to the game, and my main goal was not to waste resources, right? But then like I love me some Batman. I love me some Jessica Cruz. And so I couldn't help myself, and I dumped a bunch of resources into them. And a bunch, when I say a bunch, not a lot. However, I do kind of regret it right now. I want them to be at level link so that the levels go up, but I don't want to put resources into them. Stack on top of that, I got Raven yesterday, and I know Raven is an amazing tune now in this game. So I kind of want to switch roles. I want Raven to be one of the top 5 that I invest in, so that way her level keeps going up because I know she's good. And then Jessica Cruz and Batman, maybe they'll have some uses in some places in other ways, but I feel like they're going to be Batman's going to be very, very early game so far as what I can tell. And Jessica Cruz looks like she doesn't really have a place right now in the game as far as my roster right now. So what I'm going to do is try this lovely feature that DC Worlds Collide put into the game because they apparently saw the mistakes that other games made, and they did the level link, which is amazing. They did the character training, which is amazing, which a lot of other games don't do because they're like, no, bring out your wallet. Let's see this cash, homie. So I am, and that makes me want to like put money into the game. You know what I mean? Like I like it. This is why I'm trying to shift my resources over to it. So anyway, I'm going to go through retraining and try to figure out who I'm going to strip of their resources. Let's get to the video. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grapper here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. It's going to be very hard for me not to say DC Legends for at least the first couple weeks. Anyway, so you saw in the intro that what I'm planning on doing right now is stripping some of the characters that I have put resources into early, because like I said, I'm on my third day. I'm only at level like 100 is my highest, and I think my max level for Arrow is like 160. I think even for some of the elite characters, it's up to like 220 or something. Their max level is 220. Is it? But anyway, so yeah. So right now, as I'm trying to get through the main story portion of the game, what I've come to see is that Jessica Cruz and Raven, their roles should be switched in terms of how I'm building my roster. I want to put resources into Raven, and I don't want to have to put resources into Jessica Cruz. Now you can do character retraining, which, as I read, if it's epic or up, then there is no limit to the retraining. You can do it at any level. If it's an elite or below, then you can only retrain up to level rank 6. So when you have like the 5 yellow stars, you can retrain them. Once you hit the 6th yellow, hit the first red, you cannot. So in this scenario, they don't have resources in them anyway, but I could not retrain Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, but I could retrain Canary, for example. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go through their kits, because this is gonna be kind of like a Raven, Jessica Cruz versus, for those of you who know my old channel when I would do versus. But then there's gonna be an actual thing that happens, which is I'm going to switch them. So first things first is we're gonna go into Jessica Cruz's kit. Grants all allies shield that can absorb damage equal to 40% of attack for 2 turns, and deals 1 enhanced basic attack immediately, projecting a war axe to attack all enemies. When did that? I don't recall seeing a war axe. It ignores 50% of enemies' defense if with the rank that I'm at now. So grants all allies a shield that can absorb damage equal to 40% of attack. I'm assuming that's the allies' attack and not hers. That is not a lot, because if you can, as you can tell, like the at least for me now at this level, the attack stat is 2,500. Let's just say, right? 40% of that is going to be 1,000. So I mean, you can absorb 1,000 damage. Okay, when she hits for 120, that shield does nothing. 120% of their attack, the shield does nothing. Me reading that now with a better understanding after just, a couple days, it really sucks. Damage absorbs incoming damage. Damage reduces superpower damage by 10%. Okay, whatever. Basic attack projects a hammer to attack an enemy. Deals, special power damage deals 120% of her damage. So she can protect up to 40% of the damage that's there, but then she would deal 120 like most other characters do at minimum. At the end of her turn, grants an ally with the lowest proportion of HP a shield that can absorb up to 30%. They're just not big shields, and I feel like they get punched through easily. And then for this to be an ultimate, like this part right here, passive, fine, that's okay, whatever. This ultimate being the shield is like, that's a waste of an ultimate in the whole grand scheme of things. I don't like it. And then the passive, increase attack power by 15%. When any ally gains a shield, the next damage dealt to herself increases 2% of the attack power. Okay, sure. This effect is stackable up to 10 times. So then you end up with 20%. Stacks all are cleared after attacking. So it can stack up to 10 times, but if you attack and it's only stacked up 2 times, it's gone. Like, and then down here, when the number of stacks reaches 3 or more, the next damage dealt ignores 35%. So if I get the 3 stacks, based on the effect is stackable. Increases attack power when an enemy gains shield. The next damage. So like they'll gain shield from one of her advanced attacks and from her ultimate. Okay. And then that means it ignores 35% of the enemy's defense. I mean, it's not impressing me. And it seems like they're saying a lot of stuff to say nothing. Let's go back one more thing too. So her affinities as well. I think, yeah, she has nobody. Like, there's nobody on her side on my roster now that I can use to even boost her up a little bit. I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying she's not good. I don't have enough experience now to say who's bad. I can just say that I can't use what you provide. So, Raven deals superpower damage equal to 360% of attack power to the enemy target with the most debuffs. 360% damage, so triple that. So we're talking about 6,000 plus another 1,200 on top of that. So like 8,200. I like it. I'm a fan. To the one with the most debuffs. Also permanently decreases the attack by 8% and the defense by 8%. So she's actually causing like permanent damage that cannot be recovered. So as she hits with that ultimate, that character gets weaker, not just more deader. Attacks an enemy target, dealing power damage equal to 85% of the attack power, and ricochets one time. Ricochet damage is decreased by 50%. So it's going to be 95% now because I have her up to level 2. I have that skill up to level 2. And then after that, it's going to be 45 plus 2.7, 47.5%. Now the hardest hitting basic, like I just said, most of them hit 120%, but that was still punched through a Jessica Cruz shield. Okay, this is the one I like. Advanced attack. 4-turn cooldown. Revives defeated allies, heals them for HP equal to 70% of Raven's current HP, and moves them to 50% progress on the attack bar. Now here's the other thing. This is why I kind of slowed down when I read that, because this part I didn't get. 70% of Raven's current health is not 70% of her max health, which then says that, and I saw this in battle, which was like, damn, I would see my characters revive, and then the health be like 3/4 of the way up, and then it would drop back down to like 5%. And that, as I think on it, it might be because Raven was low on health when she was bringing them back, because of course it's like towards the end of the battle where we're just like trying to scrap to get by. So then her current HP was not high. So if she only had 10%, then yeah, they're only going to get 7. After revival, Raven temporarily loses her strength for 1 round and is unable to take action. There's the downside, right? But that's okay, I'll take it. Upon dealing damage, randomly adds 1 stack of damage type debuff. So one of these: bleed, poison, burn, frostbite. It lasts for 2 rounds. I love this ability. I really, really do. It looms large, especially. No, this is still a single target. I wish it was an AoE. When triggered, this instance of damage gains an additional 30% life steal rate if the target has 3 or more types of debuffs. And then we'll go through the burn real quick because I'm still learning these. Detonates at 4 stacks, taking special damage equal to 60% of the attack. 60% of attack from this character, I'm assuming. This is something that is in Superboy's kit about detonating special damage. I need to read more on that, but he has a ultimate ability or a passive ability that has something with that, which is a plus because I'm working on Superboy. He's already up there to level 8, like with the resources in him. I'm not going to level link him. I think I'm going to actually like level him up properly because I think he's a pretty good character. Knocks back the action bar for 30%. Yo, this is something I wanted to say before, but if you're just starting out in any kind of game like this, the most important buffs or actions are reducing the turn meter, the speed bar, action bar, whatever the hell that game is that you're playing calls it, and stun. If you can't take a turn, that gives me time to do more stuff. If I can keep rewinding you and keep you from taking your turn, I get to do more stuff. So fear is actually, and that is why I just realized something too. I told you I'm gonna be learning this game along with whoever's watching this video. I just realized that that's part of the reason why I like Scarecrow, because he puts out fear, and I noticed that my characters got to keep going and that there was a benefit there, but I didn't understand the benefit. I understand the benefit now. So it knocks back the action bar by 30%. So you're reducing the turn meter by 30%, the action bar, whatever. And decreases damage dealt by 15% afterwards. I like that ability. Fear might be my favorite debuff in the game. Okay, poison at the end of, and I'm a poison bleeds dude. I love putting those things out there, but fear sounds awesome. At the end of the turn, take superpower damage equal to 20% of the attack and decreases healing received by 10%. So if you're poisoned, you can't heal as much, and you're going to take damage at the end of the turn. At the end of the turn for bleeds, take physical damage. So poison, special damage, bleeds, physical damage. Okay, I can see how that works. I like how they did that. At the end of the turn, take physical damage equal to 20% of attack and decreases shield by 10% if proportion of HP is lower than 33%. Okay, the damage is doubled. So then, with bleeds, if you're below 33% health, then that damage is 40%. I like bleeds. The damage is doubled. Bleed ignores shields and deals its damage directly to HP. We love that as well. I love when games do that. Freeze deal, and this is the thing. It says deals physical damage equal to 15% of attack for each stack of frost. Like this one can stack up to 10, so it could be 150 if you got a bunch of frostbite going out there. It says deal damage though, and that's kind of big because the others say at the end of the turn. And when I first frostbite was, I think it was like the first debuff I read. I know that because I was reading it today. And so like I don't know when that happens. When does that action take place? Beginning of the turn? Sure. But this makes me want to build either a frostbite team or a bleeds team, which I like now in terms of like constructing teams with affinities and synergies. I'm happy about that. Now, here's the other thing too. She gets a 2.5% attack bonus and a 5% health bonus because of Starfire. Starfire is maybe I should plug in my phone. Starfire is on my roster. She does have a bunch of resources in her. Is she the best? No, but she's pretty damn good. I do enjoy playing with her. So having Raven with Starfire. So basically there's nothing but benefits in me doing this with Raven, and Jessica Cruz is like disappointed I can drop her into a level link for like any kind of special circumstances. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove Raven from level link. Hopefully this works the way I planned it, because if it doesn't, I'm going to feel like an idiot. I'm going to remove her from level link. I'm going to go over to Jessica Cruz. I'm going to go over to Jessica Cruz. I'm going to retrain her. I don't know why I'm so hesitant about doing this. I feel like I'm like betraying Jessica Cruz. Rank retraining. Let's just retrain. It's going to cost, whoa. It only costs 5 gems to do this? This is really nice. Okay. I'll spend 5 gems to retrain. Yeah. All right, so I've retrained her. Okay. Now, theoretically, this is what we're going to see. I should be able to take Raven up to level 80 at least. All right, so then we'll just do this for the next ever. Now, the other plus about Jessica Cruz was that oh, there you go. See, lets me do it automatically. I love that. Thank you. Oh, we love it. Okay, so now she's up to level 80. I would like to take her up higher. I'm not gonna right now. I thought I told you guys do not disturb, and now I got all these messages. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm up to level 80 on her. I feel good about. Wait, no. Didn't I say? Oh, there. I clicked the button. Level up. Okay. Now I'm up to level 80. We're good to go. The skills that get unlocked, we're good to go. This got ranked up. Okay. Bet. So now Raven is one of my better tunes in the game. And now I can go pop over and add Jessica Cruz into the level link. That way she'll still be level 80. So it's just that I've shifted where my resources are going to go. But Jessica Cruz, she will be leveled up slower because it'll always be the last person who gets leveled. And I'm going to take, for example, you see here, I'm going to take Green Arrow. I'm going to take Nightwing. Then I'll probably take Raven next, followed by Superboy, then followed by Star Sapphire. And you're going to play this. This is more like, yeah. Chess Rabbit, yes. Yeah. You got me. People told me to try it, and I was already in Marvel Strike Force. They even put me in the Envoy program, and I was like, okay, cool, this will be fun. But I just couldn't find my space there. I couldn't. I don't want to put out just crap content that I'm like recycling crap that other guys, not crap because they're really good content creators that other people have said. I want to be able to like find my own niche, and I couldn't find any space or niche in that community. Not like they weren't welcoming or nice, and those people seem like cool guys or whatever. But it's like I'm already 6 years late to the game, whatever. So it just felt like I didn't really have a place there. Although I still love that game. That's still I would call my main game. However, DC Worlds Collide is quickly taking over. Like I've barely looked at Marvel Strike Force today, and DC Worlds Collide is like really, I've been on it all day. Anyway, so now that we have done this, I feel a little bit better. I was feeling guilty about stripping these resources from Jessica Cruz. I don't know why. I'm weird. I am weird. I kind of can't wait to go ahead and get Raven up to level 100. I'm tempted to see what... Oh. And this is the other thing. So when I go to level link, or let me see, with the retraining thing, you cannot do it with anybody who's in level link. So in order for me to see, I have to go to level link. In order for me to see what level they were before I put them in, I need to just tap on them real quick. I had no resources in Penguin, so there's no point in me removing him from there. I don't know if I'm going to put real resources into him at this moment, but for right now, level link is good enough. Harvey, there's some in it, but level 10, I'm not freaking out over that. Star Sapphire's one. So basically, nobody else in my level link am I willing to remove resources for. Plus, even if I could with the elites, I can't because they're ranked 6. I'm not going to because I like those 3 a lot. And this was the question I had before I jumped on. Batman is always an early game tune in every game. They use him to pull you into the game. I love Batman, and then he's never good after early game. DC Legends did the same thing. Like it's one of those standard things of like slap the Bat logo on something, slap the Superman logo on something, and people will come. And then it's like, and then Wonder Woman's always the best. Same thing happened in like DC Legends where they had like 3 Wonder Women and they were all better. Well, Defender of Justice wasn't great, but she was all right in the mid game. Like those 3 like were always good, and we had like 14 Batmen and all of them sucked. Superman got a good rework, and so he became a beast halfway through but still. Anyway, old memories. I'm still upset about Red Sun Superman. 5 years later. So like I had him at level 60, and I'm tempted to remove his resources to help put them into Raven to get her up to level 100 as fast as possible. That makes me feel guilty. Straight up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do it, but it makes me feel guilty. Batman's my favorite superhero, man. What am I supposed to say? All right, so character retrain. Am I really about to do this? I'm about to do this. And the thing is, I don't see like a limit where they give you like a daily limit on how many you can remove. It feels like I could dump the resources into one character, try him out for a day, and then be like, nah, and then remove it. The way I would rather do it, I can't believe I just did that. The way that I would rather do it is like this, put them in level link for a while, like I did with Raven. She's in level link for a while. She's really proven who she is. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Well, let's just go ahead and hop back and remove her from that and put her in the top 5. So like I could even evaluate like these are the top 5 in the game right now, or on my roster right now. And then, and I'm gonna have to watch this. I think it's okay for epics because they say in there that it's okay for epics at any level. Then I have Starfire at 120, right? 3 ranks 8. Okay. Then comes along Zatanna. I finally get Zatanna. Zatanna's better than Starfire. I can still strip all those resources off, put Starfire in level link, put all those resources into Zatanna because I know that I want to actually put my real resources into her, not just level link. So I like the system a lot. It gives a different element of how to use your resources without basically forcing you to pull out your wallet. Is it gonna just? I would love for it to just give that arrow of like, yo, go ahead and do this. But we're at, we're already out. We're already out. So I'm at level 91 with Raven. I'm thinking on if I should strip anybody else of their resources, but I probably won't do that. We'll stay at level 91 for now. She's still lower than Starfire because of the rank thing. but I'm very happy with that. And now, Batman, forgive me. Forgive me. I had to put you here, homie. And then also the next guy from that previous video that needs to go in there is Bizarro, I think, because one of them did suck. It was Ocean Master's in there. Oh yeah, Starfire stays in, Star Sapphire stays in, and then Bizarro goes in. Bizarro might end up being one that I put real resources into, but we'll see as we play along. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. If you know things better than me or have a different strategy of how you do this, please drop it in the comment section. As I said, I'm like 3 days into this game. I've just played it so much that I like it so much. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to make the content. So I'd rather have you guys correct me than for me to wait and pretend to be an expert, which I'm really not an expert in most stuff. And by most, I mean nothing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. All right, so recording stopped. Now I'm tempted to do some gameplay because I think I'm off work. I took off work, or not work, but like after my last meeting, I just got off. And I was like, I'm going to take a break because I got home so late last night. But I've already limited this. I'm not going to say this stuff again. Okay, so we got these resources. I really want to put more resources into Raven. I really, really do. And then the characters I have now, and I'm tempted, and I think this might be the problem, or maybe this was smart on my behalf, is that I didn't put too many resources in the elites, because the second I saw that there was a gold, I was like, let me figure out which elite are okay, but I have a couple of epics anyway. Let's just put as many resources into them, let them carry us for the first few stages, and then go from there. One thing about it, and it's okay, but the one thing about the Jessica Cruz thing is that there is that whole, I need to find the balance between red, green, and blue. I kind of have it. Why is, Scarecrow's higher because of the ranking stars. That's fine. But I want to be sure that I have the damage, the tank, the support in each of the colors. The blue, red, and green. The rock, paper, scissors, as it were. Yeah. And actually, let's go ahead and sort this via, not rank, level, quality. Let's just do it this way. We'll filter by mighty. So my top 3 mighty are, that's how it's categorized. Okay. I just put red, green. Forgive. There are tags in the Elseworld. I think it's Elseworld. And wherever you go, where you're doing your roguelite, where it's like, mighty characters get this, and agile characters get that. And I was like, who them? But it makes sense. Mighty characters are the strength characters, agile characters are the quick ones, and then tactical are the intelligent ones. So yeah, I want to have a tank, DPS, and support in my mighty. We got the DPS in Superboy and Starfire, which Superboy is better than Starfire, but she does have the extra star. We got the support in Two-Face, and then we have the tank in Bizarro and Penguin, which I believe Penguin's better, but he's 5 stars anyway, so he's gonna be, and then an additional D. Okay, so we're balanced there. We're balanced there. Okay, so then if I go to Agile, we have, and I don't like that view. We have the top 3. We got DPS, we got tank, we got support. I want to go ahead and rank up Ocean Master. He seems like he's a beast, honestly. I have enough. And here's something funny. The resource that I run out of is not that I run out of enough of the elite characters. I run out of the, I guess they're called rare or whatever the hell they're called. The blue characters. I run out of them, and that's what keeps me from ranking up other characters. Not the elite ones. The ones that you would think would be hard to get are popping off all over the place. So anyway, that's fine. Star Sapphire has an awesome advanced attack with that stun, but she's not really. And to be fair, she's only 3-star. She's only rank 3, so maybe that's a matter of me not having her like leveled up enough. All right, so there's that. So I'm good on the balance in terms of the agile. Now let's go to Will Wobishtendu? Okay. So then we go to, and this is where I'm lacking. I want one epic tank. From what I understand, and Mr. Freeze has proven his mettle. I have done it. I have already done it with him. He can be a good tank, especially for the league, especially since I have him like rank 7. So he's good. I still would like an epic one though. So that's kind of where I'm lacking. But my roster seems fairly balanced. Even when it comes to, I mean, I guess the tactical are the weakest in the sense of like the level. The highest level in my tactical is 91. But I have 2 100s in agile and like only 80 in, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. So I do need to, like, Raven is the one that's going to get leveled up the most next. I don't see anyone else over here that I can strip any amount of experience or anything that would matter. You know what I mean? There's no more level 100s or 80s. I did a pretty good job of balancing that out and then immediately jumping into level link and being like, this is what I'm going to do. So, yeah. I think, no, that's cool with me. Let me check the mother box real quick. Do I have anything I can pull? No. Okay. I want to go ahead and get to like 2,000 gems so I can do another run. But now, let's see, Multiverse, Evil Falls, I've already got. Although, now that Raven is level 91, I wonder how well I'll do in Evil Falls. So, my top 5 characters, there they are. The synergy, I do not have, and I'm going to go to my little affinity map that I created that's in that other video to help me like map out, because it can get complicated in this sense, just because I don't know the characters yet. I need Green Arrow to have an AoE, so he needs to either have Scarecrow or Jessica Cruz on the team for him to have the AoE bonus. This one is a special damage bonus that we can use. Detonate damage. Increases detonation damage taken by enemies, and this is the detonation on those things that can burns when the burn stack to 4. I'm not putting a lot of burns out there. Does Starfire put out burns? I think he does. I don't know if Starfire does. In any case, where's Superboy? Superboy, it says he has that ability, but I don't see select. I don't see how he could. Yeah, Green Arrows isn't popping off, but Superboy's is. And who is the two? Oh yeah, it said, okay. It shows me the tick mark up there. Who's the one that? Yeah, Starfire. I don't think I have that. No, I have it illustrated on my affinity map. Okay, so we'll stick with Superboy. Okay, and then we'll go at Power Ring level. I think he's level 4. Let's see how that goes. What was that? There's noise coming through. I wonder if you can hear that on the stream, actually. It's probably something I should check real quick. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Man, I'm really liking this game though. Okay. So we're down to maybe his last health bar, and we all look pretty healthy. Like we haven't lost anybody yet. Love to see it. I would like. I can't remember if you. I don't think you get experience from this game mode. I would hope so, but I'm not so sure that you do. But if I can finish him at 100%, then that clears this level for the first time for me. Put on them bleeds, ho. All right, he ran away. Like, why did he run away like that? The way he ran away was so disrespectful to me. Not even disrespectful, but like, I guess disrespectful to him. He looks like a coward. So like, I kind of want to try level 5 because of how good level 4 went. I kind of do. I don't even know what the rewards were because I kind of like sped through them pretty quickly. But I know I got some rewards. Wait, who you with? Who you with? Okay, level 4 rewards. Aha, there we go. So I got these things, rare equipment chest, sure. Points, and then I got some more gems. I would love to get this, the super encrypted token, so I could try to get the bridesmaid. I'm focusing on her now over Wonder Woman because Bridesmaids is a limited event and Wonder Woman's will always be there. So yeah, take it for granted. Boop, come on in there. All right. So now where are those things that they showed us? I guess they're not there. Okay. So the thing I'm missing, I kind of want to go Adam. I do. 500 more. You know what? Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's see level 5. I mean, look. I got through Superwoman, I think. Her name is Superwoman from Earth, 50 something. I don't know what Earth it is. I'm not going to pretend like I do. I got through her with a much lesser roster. That was the first day I played the game, or maybe like the second, and I got to like level 4. So that, and then this is, my 4th day playing. So I feel like I should be able to beat dude. Especially after all the work I just put in to figure it out. So we'll see what happens. But I feel like I have enough to take him out. But man, they're not doing. Oh, also the vehicles. But I'm gonna wait to do the vehicle video when I unlock the Batmobile, which should be like today or tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that video tomorrow. I am excited about this game. I'm loving it. I really am. Hopefully that lasts. I can see where someone mentioned Dorky Dad that I asked on a stream that I was watching, and he was like he liked the game, but it got really repetitive. I can see where that would happen, but I kind of want to dive into it and become like the expert, like he is on Marvel Strike Force and Dossier and Mobile Gamer, those guys. I kind of want to be that expert here, if I can be. Albeit this game is not nearly as complicated as Marvel Strike Force, which is also not nearly as complicated as Raid Shadow Legends. But I think because it's idle gameplay, because it's like a secondary style game to me, like a game that I'm gonna put on when I just don't. That's not nearly as complex. I can have fun. I can build. I can still be creative and like get in the engine of the car and make things. I don't know. I'm feeling it. A lot. So, Star Sapphire's AoE. It would have been really nice because also Green Arrow's AoE, like he is the best character in the game for me right now. I know Lex and Wonder Woman are better, supposedly, but in the game right now, Green Arrow is the beast. Absolute beast. And Nightwing ain't that bad either. I do like the style he has in his ultimate. And maybe I should have reordered the ultimates before going in, but Green Arrow keeps popping off, so I think I might have him in the right order. And then now you'll see Raven revive, Nightwing, Deathwing, and see, okay, and then that's the thing that I talked about in the video. So it was, I think it's 40% or 70% of her health, and since her health was already low, then he doesn't come back with like 70% bar. He comes back with 20%. Now I will say this, and this is kind of I don't know if it's cruelty is not the word, but there is this kind of concept that it's like, okay, well, it's good for her to revive them even if it is 5%, because they can just be a meat shield and take the next attack while your team sits there and tries to recover, which has happened where like someone takes the next attack and one person gets revived, and that protected the back row so they could keep attacking. So I got a crit piece here. That's what I need to check. So crit, I think I need to put crit on, oh no, that was block that I need to put on Bizarro. It was block. All right, so then a crit piece. This is the other part, and maybe I just don't know where it is. It feels like I can't just get to my inventory of gear. So the crit piece was the shoulder piece in blue, so we like to see that. Still won't put any resources in it because it's not purple. But then who else on my squad has crit gear? That might. Yep, it was Bizarro. Bizarro had that crit helmet, and I needed to have him have. Oh wait, Jessica Cruz doesn't have any more gear. I need to fix that. So I needed him to have. Let's put this attack on. Attack on that, and then we can do the crit here, replace, and then we're good to go. So now we got a 5% crit bonus, and then the 6% attack. He's good. Why does Jessica Cruz not have anything on her? What happened, lady? Auto equip. Why you got a crit helmet though? We can just put on an attack helmet for now, so we can complete the set. Don't know why they did that, but whatever. Replace. And we'll just leave her like that. I'm not really too concerned about her gear right now. Not like I have a lot of stuff I can do anyway. Anything else that is blue or purple? Net. Okay, good to go. Looking good to go. Okay. All right. Now we will go to the main story. Let me check the guide. What have I done? Evil Falls. Yeah. Oh, we got some more gems. That's what's up. Am I going to do a pull today? Probably. I've already done like, I want to say one or two. Gems aren't like a scarce resource. They don't come all over the place, but they're not scarce either. Evil Falls is where I was. Although for him, I'm not going to try it again because I did not even get past it shows right there, 33% of his health. I'm not close. I need to go ahead and put these resources in there. So I'll just go ahead and do the main story like I said I was going to do before. That's fine. I actually need to get tempted to go get something to drink right now because I am done with this coffee. Oh. Level 97. And I'll get 100 gems off the back of that. I think it should be good though. All right, and this is something about the combat. Should I talk about that? Actually, you know what? Maybe I can go back a little bit. Where am I? I'm at 10, 12. Oh, you can't go backwards. Oh, and there's also system recovery, which would be much better for me right now. All right, we'll go through that later. You can't go play previous nodes in the story mode? That's kind of lame. Open that up. Let us go back and look at it. I didn't realize it was a one and done kind of deal. All right, so we'll record a video. I like the actual action and combat, and I'll talk through it. Okay, starting the video in 3, 2. All right, okay. All right, so now we get into the action. Now we get into the fights. I'm worried though, because I don't know if I'm strong enough to beat Batman, and I feel like he's gonna have a vendetta against me because I stripped him of his resources, and now he's just on the bench. It's like the same reason why Coach Thibodeau got fired. He put Cat on the bench. Next thing you know, he lost his job. Dude went to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not even a Knicks fan. I don't get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack this. And then there was another thing that was opened up called System Recovery. Let's go ahead and get into some actual gameplay. Let's get to the video. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I'm gonna do some actual gameplay itself. I did all the videos up with all the videos. I did some leveling up. I switched over characters based on their affinities or skills or whatever. That's gonna be a continual process. You're gonna see more videos like that. I don't even know if I should really call this a beginner's guide. It's just like a beginner's journey because I'm like learning the game. But right now, as I have switched my Raven over and gotten her up to level 91, I have my Green Arrow 100, I have my Nightwing level 100, my Superboy's level 81, and my Starfire's level 80. Rank 66655, I want to say. Yeah, I'm going to try to go back into this because some of these changes happened because I couldn't get past this node. So now part of what I'm going to do in this video is kind of talk about placement. So, and this is where like I loved Two-Face, right? Basically, it's a rock, paper, scissors situation. Blue beats red, red beats green, green beats blue. Easy, right? So right now what I have is I have a Green Arrow who has an AoE attack. I'm putting them on the back line because the front line typically is going to take more damage. There are characters that target the back line and there are AoE attacks, of course. But like, for example, Starfire, her AoE only hits the front row, which means only the row that's in front of her. When the front row's done, then she'll attack the back row. Green Arrow's AoE attack, he attacks everybody. He's hitting everybody. Nightwing, I've seen some like mixed things, and maybe I should look it up, of where like his ultimate will attack somebody who's like in the back. Why won't they let me? Yo, hello. They won't even let me check him out. But yeah, regardless, okay, I'm not about to go all the way back out. So I thought he only attacked the front row, but I've seen him go hit in the back. I don't know if he just attacks the character with the highest damage or what. We'll find that out in a minute. So right now, I'm facing 4 tactical and 1 mighty, aka 4 blue, 1 red. There's a gang joke in there that I'm not gonna make. Anyway, and now I'm just thinking about the song "Squabble Up." Okay, so basically the idea is they're overbalanced. They're unbalanced on one side, which is blue. However, the main damage dealer is clearly protected, like wrapped up by the blue, and he's red. Now, green takes out blue. Agility takes out tactical. So Green Arrow is good there to like spread the AoE attack and hit all of the tactical. He's gonna hit Batman as well with his AoE attack, but that's not doing the kind of damage we expect. What I'm trying to do is whittle down things. Nightwing, I do like his single target attack where he stuns. I have seen him stun the quote unquote mini bosses of these nodes, so that way you can like kind of operate freely. He's also green, so he's going to be able to withstand the attacks from the tactical characters as agile. They won't hurt him as much. Like if I put Penguin out there, even though he's a tank, he's mighty, and tactical destroys mighty. Then I have Raven. Raven is there to revive. She has an advantage against mighty as tactical, and it comes out in the wash when it comes to the other tactical. So she'd be okay in the front line. Cheetah has a very specific ultimate attack where she gives a boost on action bar. What I've been trying to use it for is to get my characters to move faster, maybe jump them in front of some of the minions so they can get some more attacks off. She is elite, but that is why I do have her in the level link, because she's an elite, but she has a very good but for a specific situation ability. Like it's this one thing that I want from her. Everything else is a bonus. And then Jessica Cruz, who just got demoted. And I'm wondering if I should demote her further by removing her from this matchup. She's level 80 because of level link. And I'm wondering, but the thing is what's the alternative? Oh, I have Ocean Master now. And we into Ocean. And Ocean Master was doing some sick stuff when I was reading this kit. And his synergy gets activated. So that means there's a synergy that I need. And I think his synergy gets activated because of Cheetah. Am I wrong? Nope, it's because of Nightwing. Why? What is their connection? Somebody tell me that comic book. And it is plus 6%. Every 5 turns, your team blocks an attack. Increase attack on all allies by 4% to a maximum of 30. I need to pay more attention to like when those blocks go out, because I don't even know what that looks like when it happens, when it's a successful block. Okay. So yeah, Ocean Master's going in. He's also level linked, level 80. This really makes me want to lift up Raven and Superboy's fight. Well, no, Star Sapphire or Star Fire as well. They're all. There's only two that I have level 100. Okay, regardless. So we're gonna use Ocean Master's ability. I'm gonna try to watch carefully for the blocks. What does this do? Oh, you can see him from that vantage point. Okay. Okay, so fight. Let's see what happens. So I do have and this is where I screwed up. Sorry guys. We're going to restart very, 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 very quickly. Which I love that restart button instead of you having to leave and come all the way back. Now, this is where it can be a little bit complicated. I have Green Arrow going first. Let's get that AoE attack out there as soon as possible. Then I have Cheetah going next so that she can go ahead and give the boost to the action bar, speed bar, as you wish. Raven does a bunch of damage on her ultimate, or tries to. So does Nightwing, although his is single target. And then Ocean Master's, I don't even remember his really. I just remember that it was beastly. So I'm tempted to put Ocean Master third. And I've been trying to see, as you guys know, you were with me when I was doing it. What is his, there we go. So let me see, where's his ultimate? For every stack weaken on an enemy, add 1 stack of bleed for 2 turns. Add a stack of weaken for 2 turns to each enemy with no stack. So he's adding weaken and bleeds, which I like. And if we go back to, so Cheetah, I still want her to be there first. Then Nightwing, oh yeah, and actually let me do this one more time. So this is for every stack of weakness on an enemy. So it's a single target attack. Okay, just wanted to be sure. I know Nightwings is a single target attack where he applies stun to the enemy. He applies stun, and then frontline allies gain 1 stack of firm stand, which firm stand increases block by 10%. We love that. If that's increasing block by 10%, then that's kind of loading up. That's kind of loading up Ocean Master, right? Isn't that kind of loading him up? That would, and I'll say every stack of, no, oh, that would be, was it, oh, no, grants 50% block, to an ally with the highest HP, percent weaken. There is another thing, when an ally blocks an attack, that's what it is. Ocean Master will launch into a counterattack. So when somebody's blocked, he will counterattack. And we're increasing the block with him there. Okay, so that passive on the block is the key thing. His ultimate is good. I like it. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put a block gear piece on him as well. His ultimate is good. I like it. I don't know if I want that to go over Nightwing, who has the stun, and Raven, whose ability, which is pretty sick. However, it feels like Raven should probably be last. Deals super power damage equal to 360% of the attack power of the target with the most debuffs. Also permanently decrease the attack by 8%. Okay, and defense by 8%. So, in terms of ultimate order, I want the AoE attack to go out because we have a bunch of tactical. The Agile will do solid damage on them. Check. I want Cheetah to go after that so she can give a bunch of boost to the action bar. Check. We have the ultimate ability that will apply weaken and bleed if there is weaken, and then just weaken if there isn't. Cool. We have the attack from Raven, who will increase the amount of attacks based on the amount of debuffs, which kind of lends itself to letting Ocean Master go first. And then we have Nightwing, who has the stuns. So then, honestly, it's going to have to be Cheetah to die, really, for Raven to go ahead and pop off the way I would like her to. But hey, these are decisions you got to make. Fights. Let's see what. Now, here's the thing. Is there an argument for Raven to go last, actually, so we can get all of our turns back around? So there it is. He's got the attack out. As you can see, significant damage already. Batman is having his way right now with Nightwing. Because, of course, Mighty beats Agile. I just didn't expect Batman to attack Nightwing off the back, but what do you expect? He's on the front row, Batman's in the back row. So we can't. Oh, we have Frostbite on him. We have a lot of debuffs out there on Gorilla Grodd. Does he purge them at all in any way, shape, or form? Because it doesn't look like it. And I would love for Raven's ultimate to go off right now. Oh, boy. So Ocean Master, he's going to put out weak on everybody. And then Raven goes, I like this. This looks good. But did it do a lot of damage? It didn't look like it did a lot of damage. Ravens didn't. And he's about to die, and then when Raven's turn comes around, if she survives, which she should, there's a Gorilla Grodd attack, and then she'll go. She should revive him. Go ahead, Green Arrow. But the problem is, and this is the issue, she's going to revive him. Oh, she died. Okay. Uh-oh. We're putting out bleeds. Okay. There's a lot of debuffs out there. Gorilla Grodd, quit pounding your chest, homie. Okay, now here's the problem. We have run into Batman, who is mighty, and everyone over here is agile. And in order to beat Batman, we need somebody technical. Did you just have a move called Endgame? How dare you, sir? How dare you? See, I don't think we're going to get enough damage out there on him. I don't think so. And we have no more heals. We have no more. Oh, come on, let's put a weaken up bleeds. Let's go. Green Arrow's gone. And so is Ocean Master. Okay. Restart. But then you guys see the logic, I guess, in case I don't succeed. And now Jessica Cruz is like, yo, I'm blue and I can take out Batman for you. No, you can't. Don't lie to my face. I feel as though Raven being there for the revive and not having a heal or really anything like that is a little bit to our detriment at the moment. Even though I love her, I'm going to take Raven out. Two-Face is weak against everything that's out there. At minimum, he's even with Batman because he is mighty. So, phone's about to die. Give me a minute. He's even with Batman, but then weak against everything else. But I would put him on the back row. The reason why I'll put Two-Face on the back row is because of his passive, which I'll show you now. Just gonna show you what it is in case you don't know his kit. Hey yo, it thinks my finger's moving, which makes me feel like I'm having an episode. So his passive. At the start of battle, if in the front row, his good side will be revealed. If he's in the back row, his evil side will be revealed. And then if his evil side is revealed, increase the damage amplification of back row by 14%. So you're making your damage dealers hit harder. I need to put him on the back row anyway. And if he was in the front row, he would reduce the damage taken for those in the front row. And I think I'm going to take out Cheetah so we don't go as fast. We won't go as fast, but we will do more damage, especially with these AoE attacks. Now, the next thing I want to do is put out Starfire. Starfire is bad against everyone but Batman, which really has me worried. Like really though. But I do want damage on Batman, and she is a really good AoE attacker. Question is that should I get a tactical attacker? I mean, Jessica Cruz, she does it. It's just I don't think she's gonna do it well enough. Should I run Scarecrow? He puts out a lot of debuffs. Ooh, let me do this real quick. He puts out a lot of debuffs. Should I run Scarecrow? That's a difficult question for you. So we're already taking care of blue. Agile takes out tactical. I believe in Green Arrow taking out everybody who's blue over there and Nightwing being support. Fine. I want to put somebody in the front row. I'm going to have to try Jessica Cruz. I want to put somebody in the front row that's going to be able to deal damage to Batman, and then me having Starfire in the back with Two-Face to amplify her damage makes me feel good. However, it could go really bad really fast. I have no team synergies. None. right, so you see like all the tactical characters are, well, except for Gorilla Grodd, they are either low or falling. So I don't feel like getting around them is the worst thing. I need Jessica Cruz to be healthier. I need you to be healthier, lady. See the little bit of shit, that little blue sliver that she put out there? That's the shield that she puts out. It was literally nothing. Now I have to deal with a Gorilla Grodd. Oof, they've already melted through my front line. I have to deal with a Gorilla Grodd with red characters, with mighty characters who are just going to be demolished by him. No, homie. I need a tank. I need a tank in the front. I need a tank in the front. Green Arrow's still doing his business, though. Even with attack down, slow, frostbite, defense down, he's doing his thing. Love Green Arrow. All right. So now is the time for us to try maybe Mr. Freeze as our tank in the front. And then if I had a red tank at minimum, which would be Penguin, Bizarro is also a red tank, but he's only rank 3. Penguin's rank 5. So we put him out there. Oh, but he's red. He's red. I need blue. Go blue. Captain Cold. I played against Captain Cold, and he seemed pretty beastly. That's why I like to Freeze, too, because I played against him a couple times, and I added him to level link, and it was like, oh, yeah, okay, so you're good. If I can't get past this with Freeze and Nightwing and like the way I'm having this team set up now, I might go get Captain Cold into level link and see if that goes for me. Two-Face. He's adding damage. How much damage is he adding, though? I feel as though I want to put Raven here, because if she is protected and her health is higher, then when she revives, that means they revive with higher health. Let's see. Maybe completely off the ultimates. Kind of want Nightwing to go after Green Arrow. Starfire. I kind of want her to be last, because I'm hoping those enemies are gone by the time it gets to her. And then some of my heroes will be gone, so then her turn will come around. Oh, wait. Yeah, her turn will come around faster. Hopefully, all the tactical enemies are gone, and she'll have full range on Batman. Just her and the Bat. Okay, so far so good. We got Poison out there on Grodd. We love that, and one of the other minions, which I guess still next. Okay, her health is still up high. So when Nightwing falls now, which he's about to do, and she goes into her advanced attack, love that. Hit Batman. Ooh, stun him. Yes. Ultimate attack, hit Batman. He's stunned, like I said, probably in another video. Like stun and turn meter manipulation are the two most important anythings in games like this. All right, so we're hitting him. This is looking good so far. We're looking lots of debuffs out there, so this should hit. Well, this does not hit hard at all. I thought it would hit pretty hard. No, homie. Okay, so right now we've revived Nightwing, and see how much more health he has because she had more health. Now she's white, so she won't be able to do anything on the next turn, but that's okay. At minimum, he's fodder, but at maximum, he can stun Batman again. He didn't stun him again. However, now she's gonna take. Oh, she didn't take out Grodd. See, I was hoping that Grodd would be gone by the time that Grodd and that other blue minion would be gone. Were the blue minions in the background? The other tactical minions in the background. I was hoping they'd be gone by the time it got to her turn, so she could lay that AoE attack into Batman directly, like now. Okay, we are in good shape. Should I have said that? We're in good shape. We are in good shape. He is down to his last bar of health. He has burn. He has bleed. Like Raven revives. Oh. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's so close. Raven, just one good shot. Come on, Raven. Do it for me. Yes. Oof. That had me nervous. Made me pucker. Oh, all right. So we got through that. And then, the next ones are always just not so difficult. The ones in between the mini boss fights are not so crazy. Like Green Arrow is going to take care of these guys with no problem. Okay, so that is the gameplay for the main story and the thought process I went through to add them up to put them in. Glad I was able to get through that part. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I'll see you next time. All right, that was fun. Okay. Let's see. I think it might be time to call it evening. I think it's about to storm, actually. And then I'll just play. Oh, wow, they're already dead. All right, thanks, Freeze. All right, let's see. Who's like, oh, this is, oh, but they're all blue. Y'all are wasted. Although this is where I thought Captain Cole might come in because he puts out these massive shields. Like, look at how much shield is over there on frickin', is that Livewire? No, that's Killer Frost. Like, look at how much shields are out there on them. Why couldn't Jessica Cruz do that? And he's elite. He's not even epic. Why couldn't Jessica Cruz do that shit? Oh. Damn it. All right. Well, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And they're given the business. And right now, I feel like I could build a Frostbite team. Or I would want to. I'm not sure I could. Put Raven, Captain Cole, Mr. Freeze. I mean, that's the beginnings of it. There's a 3-person synergy right there. With everybody laying out Frostbite and reacting to that. What he's about to do now is freeze himself. I thought this would be actually faster, but that's I guess me being arrogant. I guess Nightwing goes next after this. Oh no, Green Arrow went. Okay. I'm not complaining. Yeah, Starfire does not need to be in this fight at all. But it's fine. I think we can still muddle through. But she should have been replaced a while ago. Or not a while ago, but at the beginning of this battle. Let's see. Because we're probably going to... Ooh, nope. Are we going to make it? If Green Arrow gets another turn, we make it. Oh, no. He just put up all those shields. Wow. You know what? I'm about to go put Captain Cole in level... Oh. Mr. Freeze going to come through? Nope. He's just going to protect himself. I think I'm going to put... Oh, wow. There's a huge lag. A horrible lag here. For the streaming. Wow, you guys are getting nothing. Let me see what's up. Oh wow, everything's lagging so bad. Oh no, is this the wrong? This is window capture. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, and let's go back to here. Wow. Why is it that slow? I do not know why it's lagging that bad. Okay. It's literally like, what is it? Did this happen in my videos as well? Because it's not even getting the proper information in here. Where is my link? Oh, was it because it was in the background? That sucks. That sucks because you were in the background. I hope to God. Let me check now. I hope that the videos I created did not have that terrible lag going on. That would suck. That was fun. Oh, nope, this is not that. Wait, what? No, yeah, this is not that thing. Let's go here. No, the recording seemed to come out good. It was only when I resorted or took it back to it was only when I took it back to just stream that it became a problem. Okay. Well, I guess I need to keep the window link at the forefront so it doesn't lag, which is kind of stupid. Okay. Fine. All right, so on to the next one. Although I do like the system recovery thing, or I don't know if I like it or not yet. I might do that later, or fight through it later. Atlantis. This is we got to fight them again. Okay. Oh yeah, storm is coming. I can hear things rattling. Storms are coming. Put Ocean Master in the lineup. Let's go. Ocean Master. All right. I think we're good to go like this. Yeah, I guess I'll sign off in a little bit. Call it a night. Call it an evening. And actually, yeah, I already said this about the vehicles thing though. I'm looking forward to figuring out the Batmobile. And I tried not to. I know if I put more resources into the Bat cycle, I could have probably pushed forward a little bit faster, given the boost that it gives to to your characters and everything. I was just so hesitant to put resources into it because I really want to have enough resources to like jack up the Batmobile as fast as possible as soon as it comes out. After this thing, let me go ahead and do Captain Cold, and then I'm gonna try him out here, and then I'll call it a video, or not a video. I'll end the stream there. And then I will have 4 videos to upload. I think it's the amount. Yeah, I think I have 4 videos to upload. That's cool. I like this method a lot more. Learned it from watching the the Marvel Strike Force content creators. They seem to all do this similar thing. And I was doing stuff like just Googling and everything when I was doing it before, but watching them, it's like, because I was never planning on streaming. Because I don't have the time. I have the time now, at least on some days. So, yeah, I do like it. I can do this a couple times a week, and then I actually create enough videos to like last a week or 2. Seems cool. So, yeah, they got this under control. Definitely got this under control. So then I can just go and do Captain Cold. And then if I do have like 10 or the 1, I can record that. That's fine. Okay, so the lag does not happen when I have this screen, the window link in front. Okay, good to know. I need to check. We'll see later. Boop, boop. Gone, Killer Frost. Gone. Get away. Get away. It's really about to storm outside tonight. Okay. Why are you not? Thank you. Took you so long, lady. All right. So let's go ahead and put Captain Cold in the level link. I think I have like 1 or 2 slots left. Where is he at? I don't have any kind of gear on him, I don't think. And I have 1 slot left that refreshes in 4 minutes, and I don't want to spend 50 gems trying to refresh this thing once because I'm impatient. So let's go ahead and figure out his gear. We're going to read his kit. And actually, you know what? We will do a video on him right now. Just because I can do it now. We're already up and running. Okay, so, and 3, 2. There's a storm outside. And I don't mean that figuratively. There's literally like banging on my windows because there's a storm coming. Sorry to Isabella. I was supposed to come to her play tonight and I was too exhausted. And now it turns out that there might be, houses flying. Anyway, so in this video, we're doing Captain Cold. I just faced him a couple times today. And it seems like what I wanted from Jessica Cruz in the sense of just putting out massive shields is something that he does. So, and I kind of regret a little bit because I have been using his his fragments to rank up other characters. So he could have been much higher, but yeah. Let's get to the video. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. It's still weird for me to say that. I know I'm gonna screw it up at some point. But anyway, so now what we're doing is this is the character guide a little bit more. I'm going to level him up. I'm gonna put on his gear, go through his kit first, obviously. Put on his gear, maybe his affinities, then his gear. All that jazz. I'm gonna do it all now. Now, this is a strange one because he is not epic, he is elite. I have come to find so far that epics, I haven't had a legendary yet, epics do a lot of things or a few things well, and elite, they tend to have one thing that they rock at, right? So Cheetah is that whole turn meter manipulation thing for your allies, giving a boost there. For Scarecrow, it's all the debuffs he puts down on his ultimate. For Mr. Freeze, he's very thick. He's a very thick tank. You cannot get through him. And so then he'll just absorb damage for you. So, Captain Cold, supposedly, every time I see him, I faced him, it's like he gives you 75% shield. And that's all he does. So let's go ahead. Let's go through his kit real quick. Skills. We're going to start with this. Grants front row allies a shield that can absorb damage equal to 20% of max HP for 2 turns. 20% does not seem like that much, right? 20% of max health for 2 turns. Now the 20% of, I'm guessing, of his max health. Let's check his health right now is 8,000. So when I rank him up, we'll see how that goes. I haven't even put him in the level thing yet because of the 3-minute delay. Then if I rank him up more, when the skill gets ranked up, he will have a 50% chance of adding stacks of frost to enemies that attack the shield. I like that. That unlocks at rank 6. So if I got like 10 more of his frags, I could rank him up to rank 6, and then that would be a thing. I was talking about before on the stream that I was doing that nobody watches. That I think I could build a Frostbite team if I were to use Mr. Freeze, Captain Cold, and there's another one whose name I can't remember right now. Anyway, now here's the other thing about Elite. They only have 3 abilities. They have the basic, the passive, and the ultimate. Whereas if you have an epic, they have like the advanced attack. And I don't know about legendary. We'll find out together. Shoots his cold gun at enemy 3 times, each dealing physical damage equal to 28%. 32% now because he's rank 5. So each is equal. So you're doing 96% damage. Like, okay. Of attack and as a stack of we like the frostbite. We do like the frostbite. Okay, fine. And then on to his passive. Protect himself. Oh, this is his advanced attack. Sorry, my bad. Wait, so then they don't have passives. So elite characters don't have passive abilities. They have an ultimate, they have a basic attack, and they have advanced. Oh, okay. Protects himself and an ally with the lowest proportion of health. Decreases superpower damage by 20%. Also gain 2 stacks of sturdy armor and 1 stack of recuperate, which I guess is just like a regen or a mend. Recuperate at the start of turn, heals HP equal to 25% of attack. Why do they do it based on attack? I thought it was going to be based off of his HP. HP is always bigger. Sturdy armor increases defense by 20% and crit resistance by 5%. Stacks to max of 15. Okay. So then what we're going to do now is affinities. His affinity, he has one to Mr. Freeze, clearly, and Mr. Freeze is another elite that I use. I like the fact that I was doing epics first, but some of the elites have some stuff that you can do something with. And then Captain Cole, who I will do nothing with because he's only rare. Attack 4%, defense 2%. Of course, I have him. Everybody does at this point. Even if you started 5 minutes ago, you have Captain Cole. And then the rank up, I need 10 more of his frags so I can rank up. And then we go to level up, and now I work on the gear. Now in his kit, it's still attack based. Well, no. 20% of max HP for 2 turns. Grants front row allies a shield that can absorb damage equal to 20% of max HP for 2 turns. So if I can max out his HP, we're in good luck, right? Because I'm assuming that's his HP. It doesn't say the ally's HP. So we go to level up. We're gonna do all HP. Yay! I get to build him different instead of just putting attack on him. So boom, we equip that. There's a blue HP piece. Jessica Cruz has been demoted so much that we're stripping her gear. I need to remember to put attack on Jessica Cruz later. We're going to equip that. Unless I might go back and change my mind on that one. Penguin and Nightwing need that, so I need to be able to put. I'm really stripping her of all her stuff. I feel bad. Jessica Cruz, sorry, you lose this too. And then we have the medallions. Is there a blue one floating out there that's health? Probably on Jessica Cruz. And let's check this one. There's a health one on Ocean Master. We're leaving that on Ocean Master. So then we will do this so that we can complete our HP set. So he has bonus HP of 9% total. And then, and actually before, sorry guys, this is not part, but I have to because I know I will forget later and then be like, what the hell happened to her stuff? So she has, gee balls, I need more gear. I'm just gonna put this attack on her for right now, just so she's not naked, but this has to change. I think I'm actually gonna go buy her some gear. That's how guilty I feel. I'm gonna go buy her clothes. All right, so let's get back to, and actually, you know what? We can go ahead and put Captain Cole in the level link. I think the 3 minutes should be up by now. It is. So we'll put Captain Cole in the level link. I know this is stupid. It may or may not be worth it, but first we're going to retrain and strip him of any kind of stuff he has. It's not even, look, it's 22, but is that even worth it? That's not even worth the 5 gems. It's not. I'm not going to do it. Okay, so we go here. We add Captain Cole. He is going to automatically go up to level 80. Woohoo. We come back. He should have one of his other abilities. He should have his ability unlocked. When we go to this skill, this is now unlocked. So reduction of superpower damage taken increases to 30%. Cool. So now we go back. I would love to put, he only does shields. All right. Okay, so I'll add attack because attack is, they give you tons of attack gear. So we'll just put attack on him. We'll put this attack on him, wherever that is. I'm sure there's another one. Okay, equip. This is going to change. I know this is going to change, but for the time being, with my limited amount of gear, I'm not going to level up any of these gear pieces because I'm not leveling up like common gear. Yeah. Let's go back. Check. I need to go back and check something. Think it's okay. We're gonna have a bit of a, I'm gonna have to edit this in the next part. Hopefully it's okay. So guys, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to it. Because this Windows link sucks. Okay. So, and 3, 2, 1. There may have been a cut there. I'm not sure because it looked like everything was lagging. Maybe on the recording it came out fine, but on the stream it was looking like kind of janky. So basically what I have done is I found the HP gear that I could put on him to increase his HP because the shields are based on his HP, at least from the ultimate. I stripped a lot of stuff from Jessica Cruz. Right now, what I'm going to do is take the stuff from Jessica Cruz. I've replaced it for Jessica Cruz, and now it's going to be the attack that I put there. That's not going to be the permanent thing, but putting 3 sets of HP on anyone does not make sense because you only get a bonus for 2 sets. So his HP is up to 4827, and actually one thing I could check to see, just out of my curiosity, I know it's up to 20,000. I was looking at for the piece, not for him. Idiot. All right, so for him, his base HP is 9,518, and we have gotten that up to 20,185. I like that. So then the shields that should come out from his ultimate. Ooh. 50% chance to add frog. Wait, what? Yeah, that's the damage they're supposed to do. So it would be 20% of max HP. I like shield of 4,000. It was better than that like shield of 500 that was coming from Jessica Cruz. Okay, so now that he's there, I would like to take him back into the main story mode and see what those shields look like. Because maybe I was just impressed by the look and it wasn't even that much that was going on. So, and I would like to like draw 10 more of his fragments so I can rank him up. We have Mr. Freeze there. Ooh, who am I taking off? I think I'm going to take off Raven just to prove a point. But they're going to get wiped anyway. This whole squad gets wiped by Green Arrow. But we're going to put Captain Cold out there. Yeah, to replace Raven. Now he's a tank as well, but Green fares better against Blue. Agile over tactical. But Green Arrow is going to destroy them anyway. Yep. That's quick. We're waiting for the mini boss now. So he's put up some kind of shield. I need to go back and check this for real. In fact, I can't check it now because they're dead. All right, so then next, is this a mini boss fight? I can't check that while the action's going on. Okay, because I want to see. He put up some sort of shield, but I think that was just a regular attack. Pretty sure that was not a ultimate attack. And actually, another thing I need to do is I need to go back and change the order of things. So, Ocean Master's there. Go back. We're coming up on 10:18. And then 10:21 is where we're going to run into trouble. Actually, 10:18 looks like it's going to have more difficult. Oh, yeah. They have more difficult enemies. So we're going to leave Captain Cole in. It's going to be tactical over strength. The AoE attack from Green Arrow handles that business. The AoE attack from their Green Arrow is going to hurt our Captain Cole and our Mr. Freeze. And I want to change the ultimate so that way that Captain Cole would put his shields out sooner, right after the AoE attack, so we can see what that looks like. All right, Lego. Let's see what happens. It would be nice if I had a character that would make them spawn with speed ups or turn meter or whatever. All right, so boom, solid attack. Didn't take out as many of the minions as I would have liked. Feel like that should have been better. Kai. We do have shields up on Captain Cold. I'm gonna watch him more carefully now to see what he's doing and how he takes things. Now he's putting up shields on the front line. And this is a benefit. Now the shields don't look nearly as big as they did when I was facing the mini bosses. But they were much bigger than the ones that were put out by Jessica Cruz. These are like comparable to the Lex shields that I would see when I would be in Elseworld. I don't think we're going to make it past this node per se, but I'm not disappointed in the amount of shielding that Captain Cole provides. I feel as though if I level him up, which I won't level him up, but through level link, he gets leveled up. I feel as though he is going to be able to put out some very, very solid shields. Okay, cool. They're all about to die though, but I'm pretty satisfied with that conclusion. So, I like Captain Cole. We'll see how he fares. I really wish I could go backwards and like test other levels. But once you're in the main story mode, you just go forward. You're not allowed to like play other modes or other nodes again. And in fact, we'll do this real quick before I sign off. And my apartment gets blown away. Let's see. Oh, it says easy. It says easy. What are we looking at? Okay, it is easy. Let's see what this thing looked like then. Let's go ahead and put Captain Cold out here. Boop. And then we're going to remove Raven because we won't need her. And then we will put out. Okay, so here's another positioning thing in case you guys didn't know. I'm going to move him over so that way the Mighty doesn't hit into the Agile. The Mighty's going to hit into whoever's in that slot. That being the case, I could even put Bizarro out there. I haven't played with Bizarro yet. Bizarro's only rank 3 though. Let's go ahead and put out Penguin. Or if I had actually I could put Captain Cold out. But here's why I'm not putting Captain Cold out. I'll put out Mr. Freeze. Because I like the concept of him being in the background and providing shields for the others. Which seems stupid. Like shield himself and the other. Whatever. Anyway, so let's go ahead and go. This has like certain victory conditions, like clear with like 4 alive, clear with 3 alive, etc., etc., etc. So it should be, let's restart real quick. Because, and this, I always forget this, we need to put out our ultimate order, AoE first, then the shields, then Nightwing single attack. That is what I'm going with. So, this will be the last fight. We'll see how it goes. I really just want to see what the shields look like when it comes up. See what I mean? See the Jessica Cruz shield that she just put out? Now that was off of I think it was an advanced attack. So fine, it's not going to be something great, but we compare that to like her ultimate or we compare her ultimate to Captain Cole's ultimate and it doesn't seem particularly close. Like he's way better. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I accidentally did that. So you see the shields that he puts out are thicker. You see the blue is thicker. So yeah, once we take out Green Arrow, actually we'll do, I kind of want to, look, here she's showing them. You see the shields that she's going to add? You see how nothing moved? Those are her shields. See that? You see that? You see that? In fact, what I should do is do this in the reverse order. See, I should do this in the reverse order. So you see the shields that she puts out, and then you see how he boosts her so much. But you see when he puts out shields, it's not a lot, but it's enough. It seems like there's a legitimate amount. I feel like if I keep leveling them, that I'm gonna have some decent shields. Here's what's gonna happen. Just to prove the point, I'm gonna put Jessica Cruz out there to put out her shields. I don't want to put her first like that though. I'm finna lose. Put out Jessica Cruz shields. After Green Arrow wipes him up. Okay. Yep, so Green Arrow goes. So now we're not in so much danger. Oh, are we? Oh yeah, so now we just have to deal with the mini boss, which should be fine. I don't think he's gonna do enough damage to hurt us. All right, so then now this will be a chance for us to see. She does little bitty shields here and there, but so does he. There's some shields up right now on Jessica Cruz that seem to be about the same as when she does that. When she does her shielding of an ally, which gets punched through immediately. Now here are the shields that she puts out for her ultimate. Do you see Green Arrow? Do you see Nightwing? You see how little they put out? Now that's Captain Cold's. For the front row only, but look at how much shield that is. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm putting Captain, in terms of shielding and protection, I'm putting Captain Cold over Jessica Cruz. Crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. And if you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. See you guys next time. Hey yo, that is a wrap on the day. I is finished. It was fun. Maybe I'll do that again tomorrow. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm about to go play some more, actually. I'm just going to play some more.